Hello, 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 and welcome to the first Write English midweek mini lesson. I'm Lana Betts, and I'm going to show you how to learn lists of vocabulary. This is just one way, another thing to add to your toolkit. It's quite fun. I like to teach with fun because just because you're learning doesn't mean you have to be bored. So get some cards and write your vocabulary on each card. And then place the words on the cards face down in front of you. There's two ways you can play this, by yourself or with someone else. It's more fun with somebody else because they can ask you questions and it can get quite funny what you answer. So I'm going to show how you can do this by yourself. I'm going to use my adjectives to describe a film I saw yesterday, and I will stop as I'm describing the film, and I will have to use whatever is on that card to describe the film that I saw, whether it makes sense or not. And that's kind of the fun of it. And if I can describe what that word means, that's extra points because I can show that I understand the meaning of it too. So I'm going to give you an example of how you do that now. Oh, hey, I saw this amazing film yesterday. Yeah, it was about this, the main actor, right? He was so skinny. He was like this really tiny guy, like Jack Skellington, actually. I thought it was a really interesting choice to make him so thin, but I wonder if they did that to give him this kind of ghostly appearance. Yeah. And the woman that was acting with him was gigantic. And I don't just mean like she was big in her body. I mean she was huge. She was the size of 10 people. She must have been 14 feet tall. Really, really gigantic. They must have done that with some sort of computer-generated thing. Yeah, really, really big. Anyway, the character she was playing was so elegant. She was 14 feet tall, but the way that she moved and the clothes that she wore that flowed out behind her, they just made her seem so elegant. It was really artistic, actually, watching that. Yeah, so the whole thing was set on this island that was really ambitious. So yeah, it was an ambitious choice because they had so many locations that they needed to film, but they based it all on this one really small island. So sometimes the different locations were just inside the tent that they lived in and outside the tent that they lived in. Yeah, it was a crazy idea. And on that island, there was like this mountain right at the back, and I just thought it was so obnoxious to use this mountain. Why did I think it was obnoxious? Because I think that the actors had to walk up and down it so many times. That's a horrible thing to do to them. They shot the whole thing in 2 days, and the actors had to keep walking up and down this mountain. I mean, it must have been 50 times. How exhausted were they at the end of that? So there you go. As you can see, even I struggled at the end to describe a mountain as obnoxious, but it can be done. I hope you enjoyed my trick for learning vocabulary for this week. That was the first midweek mini lesson. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. You can check out the information about the different lessons I teach at www.writeenglish.com. And you can find out more about me, Lana Betts, and the way I teach. And if you would like to book a free online English lesson with me as a trial to see what it's like, you can email lana@writeenglish.com. And all of that will be in the description box down below. Have a great week. Bye!